We made it to paradise on earth.
Welcome to Seychelles.
So you might be wondering, where is Seychelles? Well, it is a group of 115 little paradise islands located on the east coast of the African continent.
Yesterday we arrived on Mahé Island, which is the main island of Seychelles. This morning we woke up bright and early, took a ferry from Mahé to here, Praslin. Now the ferry was, let's say, a little choppy. So if you get seasickness, highly recommend that you fly instead. So as soon as we arrived on the island, jumped in our little rental car, and this is the first place we had to stop at. That was a massive wave. We are here at Anse Lazio.
And what Tracy didn't mention is that this beach here is in the top 10 most beautiful beach in the entire world. If I'm not mistaken, it is the second one.
Give me that sunshine, sunshine. Give me them good times, good times. Nothing but good vibes. Give me that sunshine.
Since we arrived, we decided to go at the complete edge of the beach, and we thought that was it, but we're seeing people on this little path going back and forth. What's on the other side? We shall see. I'm wondering if it leads to another beach, but I mean, look at this place. I'm just blown away. I don't think I've ever been to a place this beautiful in my entire life. I mean, there are arrows. Yep, that's it. It just leads to another little beach, which is private. There's nobody here. I mean, it's not a private beach, but there's nobody. So technically, come here, it's your own beach. That's crazy. And back to where I'm from.
I have to say I do agree. That is one of the best beaches that we have ever been to. For us, the best beach we've ever been to, but I can see how it would be one of the best top 10 beaches in the world.
And even though we don't want to leave this little piece of paradise, this was just our first stop on this beautiful island, which we're going to be for the next 2 days before going back to Mahé. If you have more time than we do, you can literally stay here all day. There's a few little bars, there's a few little restaurants, there's even resorts, you can stay here. It's probably super expensive, but that restaurant, Mabuya or something like that, looks so good.
Yeah.
And if you forgot your ducky floaty, they've got you.
To the next spot. So Dave and I always joke when we get cars that we obviously always get the cheapest car and the smallest car and everything. Well, these cars are they're so small. Oh, this is scary. And have just enough power to get you up these steep roads, but caveat, you have to turn the AC off. If you try and do it with the AC,
you don't have enough power.
You don't have enough power. So he's like, if you're going up the hill, just turn off the AC and then you'll be fine.
It does make a huge difference.
I mean, it's working, but it creates a lot of stress.
So we made it all the way up to Zimbabwe Point, which is one of the highest points here on the island for literally the best views. Right now we can't see anything. I just wanted to show you basically at the end of the road, it's a one-way road, and there is a fence basically. That's the entrance for the private side for the antenna, so you can't go up there. But the reason why it's called Zimbabwe Point is because of those antennas which were made by people from Zimbabwe who were living on this point during the construction. And just like that, we made it to the viewpoint. I mean, it is stunning. You can only see one side basically. The other side there's a mountain and so much vegetation. But just the color of the water, the lushness of the island, it is amazing. Also, before going back down, I think I didn't show you my beautiful Kia Picanto.
The really cool thing about having a car is wherever you're driving along, you can literally just stop and there's beautiful beaches everywhere. It doesn't have to be the ones that are pinned on the map.
And not like average beaches. I mean,
Yeah.
look at this place. Now let me take a minute to thank today's sponsor, Gentlebands. No matter what video you're watching from us, guess what? If you pay attention, you'll see that I'm always wearing this ring. This is the ring that I got right after losing my actual wedding ring. But you know what? Nobody can see the difference because these rings from Gentlebands are just such high quality. Even though I love this ring, sometimes I like to switch them up, and I just got this brand new colonial ring from Gentlebands. Super cool thing, they always send you a certificate of craftsmanship that tells you when it was made and by who, which is a real nice touch. This ring is made of tungsten and ethically sourced wood, and it's really nice. Let me try this on right up quick. Very nice, perfect fit as usual. Personally, I don't always like to wear my ring, for example, when I'm working, when I'm about to go to the gym, or like right now, going to the ocean, because I don't want to scratch it, I don't want to lose it, just like my actual wedding ring, the one that I lost. Anyway, thank you to Gentlebands. They actually came out with this nice little chain allowing you to wear your ring around your neck and have your hands free. So no matter if it's for you or for a gift, make sure to use our code DaveManny to save 25% off on your next ring and chain. Don't forget the chains, it's very useful. And we're gonna put their information down below. And a big thank you to Gentlebands for sponsoring this video.
So it is currently lunchtime, and a hungry Tracy and David together is not a good idea. So we're going to get some food at a place called Starfish Bar and Restaurant. It's actually attached to a resort, so you just kind of come in and be like, hey, where's the restaurant? And that's where we're going. It's right on the beach.
This is what it looks like when we're hungry and we're together. Stop, you're so annoying. Nice little meal, but 650 rupees. That's a lot. But everything is kind of expensive on this island, so it's part of the game. So we just made it inside Vallée de Mai, which is actually a World UNESCO Heritage Site because of the forest. Like, this is one of the most impressive forests I've ever seen in my life. They are well known because of those massive, but when I say massive, I mean, look at these things. Palm leaves and the famous coco de mai, which is the largest seed produced in the entire world. These things are like massive like this, and they can weigh up to 25 kilos.
Like, look at the size of this leaf that falls. It's huge.
There are some like coco de mai right there, and they're far from being like the biggest one. And to be honest, if they fall from that distance on someone, that's the end. Also, the guy at the ticket booth said that, you know, be aware of your surroundings because you might encounter some dinosaurs.
You're not telling the truth. What he said was you have to keep a smile on your face, because if you don't have a smile on your face, the dinosaurs are going to eat you.
Yeah, oh yeah,
So
we don't
keep
want that to
smiling.
happen. To be honest, like, it does look like Jurassic Park.
It's so beautiful.
I feel everything is so big and tall around us, like I feel like
Yeah.
a little tiny ant.
And like, we had the conversation when we first came in. I almost was like, do we need to? Like, do we just drive around? And then
It's
I'm
worth
very,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
it's a bit
impressed.
expensive. Like it's
I think that's the theme of the trip, though.
450 rupees.
Yeah.
So, you know, but
Children
it is,
under 12 are free.
yeah, it is a very unique experience.
We just stopped at one sign to read, which is when my face is like this. There's lots and lots of snakies in here. I didn't need to know that.
Just made it all the way up to what they call the viewing point. But it's not a very good viewing point. There's too many trees.
You just see a lot of forest.
Yeah, pretty much it.
So the forest was fantastic. We are now at our accommodation for the night. This place, I believe it was $172 Canadian on booking.com. Again, we get some discounts because we use Booking a lot. So be loyal to an app. So over here we have a seating area completely on the ocean. There's just the road and then the ocean is right there. This is a self-catering property, so as you notice, when you come inside, the first room that you have is a full-on kitchen. They even have an espresso machine. I don't know how to use that and I would probably break it, so not gonna use that. In here, you have a room, all you need because you have an AC and a fan, comfy bed, closet, beautiful big bathroom. So I would say it's great. Again, we're only here for one night, so we just brought our book bags, heading back over to Mahé Island tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're going on a boat and I'm super excited about it. But today, to end up this day, but don't go anywhere because again, tomorrow, we're gonna go to a beautiful beach for sunset. But first, we gotta pick up something very important.
So for our sunset tonight, we got the local beer. Say Brew, it has a turtle on it. Kind of excited to try it out. So we're trying to get sunset at Anse Georgette, the beach here, but looks like you have to go through another property, so I'm a little confused. We're gonna go to them and see if we can get through.
And we can't go. Apparently, you can't go. Oh, there's a massive bath.
There's a lot of baths around there.
As I was saying, can't go. Apparently, they close at 5. But I heard it was like a good place for sunset, so I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah.
Maybe you can access it like by boat or something, but definitely not by car or by foot.
Yeah.
So the good news is there's like a billion beaches here. So we're just gonna go drive out a little bit and stop at the first beach we see. So after our little failure, we just noticed that on Google Maps, literally on the map, it says sunset viewpoint. This is it. Doesn't get much better than this. Cheers to Seychelles. Tastes like a Heineken.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that was
good, not my favorite.
I don't
It's
mind
good.
it. Yeah.
So because we don't want to break the bank and because we like the little local experience when we visit new countries, tonight we're going to some local food trucks which look really cool. Okay, this place is a vibe. A few food trucks, a bunch of people drinking, having a good time. I'm a fan. And then
They have a location on the main island that we were actually recommended to go check out. We just didn't end up yet.
Tracy got the fried prawns, and
Fried,
I got
yep.
the chili prawn. And you know that just a few hours ago, these were swimming in the ocean.
Right.
That's really good.
The spicing on yours, I regret not getting the chili, but I just want to be careful on my belly.
That's really good. That was a solid dining option. Leo's food truck. Check it out. It's a vibe. Well, definitely a very successful first day.
It really was. Highly recommend renting a car. I
You
think
have to.
no matter where you stay, I think it's honestly cost-wise better off anyway, but be very confident in your driving skills. I will add that.
It's a bit narrow, a lot of like very sharp turns
Like
where
hairpins.
you don't see anything coming. But like Tracy said, definitely cheaper doing this than getting taxis everywhere back and forth.
100%.
Anyway, we're gonna go to bed and we're gonna catch you guys in the morning, but on a boat. It's boat time. Hi, how are you?
Good, good, and you?
Good.
Ah, that's good.
So today we're going on a little boat adventure. We're gonna go see some turtles, have a cool barbecue lunch, I believe, and go snorkeling, of course.
And in terms of snorkeling and diving, Seychelles has some of the most beautiful spots in the entire world, so I'm excited.
Understand?
Time to go in. Now let's go explore. The colors are insane, guys. Apart from Oman, when we found those turtles, I'm telling you, like, this is one of the best snorkeling I've ever done in my entire life. And you can actually see sea turtles here and a bunch of other stuff. There's a bunch of fishes I've never seen in my entire life. Like, and the color of the water, the clarity underwater is insane.
Everything he's just said.
So we just landed on a little island across from Praslin Island, and we're gonna be here for a few hours. We're gonna go on a walk, we're gonna go swimming a little bit. I mean, once again, just like yesterday, this place is paradise on earth. Tracy?
Agreed. Sorry, just looking for a spot to drop our stuff and get in the water, obviously.
So we are heading on a little tour of Curieuse Island to go see the turtles, go have lunch a little bit further. But first I just stopped to take a little shower to rinse my feet, and there was a massive crab and he wasn't moving just beside my feet. I thought it was like dead or just like some sort of decoration. And the guy picked it up, he's like, oh no, it's well alive.
He's
So
like,
I-
it's not real, right?
Yep, I got lucky.
Also known as the Nobel Root Mangrove.
After climbing a bunch of stairs in the very deep forest, we made it to this beautiful viewpoint where you see like this entire island almost. Like we're kind of inside of a bay and it's stunning. Again, the colors, it's the color of the water, the color of the lushness green, like, man. Otherwise, it's very hot. Fun fact, right now, we are walking on the longest boardwalk in all of Seychelles. You know, can't miss this one. So we're currently walking through a mangrove forest, which is really, really cool. They have like different types of mangroves, I think 3 of them. And what is very important about mangrove is that, first of all, they serve as a nursery for, oh, whoa, there's a massive turtle there. A nursery for fishes, but also for turtles, baby turtles. And there's one right there. It's not a baby though. Also guys, just to make sure that we're on the same page, when I say turtles, I mean tortoises. It's just, I'm French, and in French, we call turtles both sea turtles and land tortoises. So my bad, but I meant tortoises.
Same thing for French.
It's crazy. So we just made it to the lunch spot where we're gonna have an authentic Creole meal, which I'm very excited about. But the other thing that I'm very excited about, all around this little shack on the side of the beach for lunch, they are, I don't know, over 20, 30 tortoises. And fun fact, there's about 350 to 400 tortoises like that are living on the island, and I'm gonna go see them after lunch for sure.
Oh, we're gonna eat first.
Yeah.
Let's go eat some food.
So we get a little bit of chicken, fresh cut fish, some Creole sauce. What is this? Some lentil something.
It reminds me of like dal, but blended almost.
That's so good. Fish is the highlight. Okay, time to go play with the tortoises. You can tell that these tortoises are being fed by people like a lot, because like you're just starting to walk and they're all converging towards Tracy and I. Okay, I don't even have food. I found a piece of pineapple and they're already very excited. Fun fact, like these tortoises can live up to 200 years. And that's what we know of. They might like live longer, but 200 years is the number that we have right now. That's the good stuff, buddy. Ooh. Oh, big bite, buddy.
So while Dave is over with the big tortoises, because they're huge, and of course he decided to find a way to feed them, there are the nursery here with so many baby tortoises inside. Like just in this one pen, there's got to be almost 40 of them. And then if you come down here at the end, there's even small, I would say they're like teenagers, kind of like not in the pen but not out either. They're so cute.
So the reason why the babies are kept there is because they're heavily protected. Back in the days, people were actually capturing them and eating them on top of using their shells. But now it's been illegal for the last 40 years. So, you know, they're trying to regrow the population, basically. This tortoise decided to run after Tracy. She came in, he came up too, and now he's just following her. Bye-bye, turtles! Under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's weather. Taking for me. That was already a good boat tour, but like adding the song from The Little Mermaid, Under the Sea, in this beautiful place, it made it even better.
Like, they knew. It was song number one.
Just made it to our second snorkeling spot of the day. Let's hope we see turtles. I would love to see a sea turtle.
So it's a little bit too choppy for me on snorkeling in the water right now. With the waves, there's a big current, so I just don't feel like 100% comfortable, so I came back to the boat. Yes, I'm on the phone because the setup is packed away and I have salt water all over my hands. So I came back. We have some rum from Seychelles and some tea. That is really good. It's like a peach iced tea with rum. Yeah, that's where it's at. Meanwhile, I'm gonna sit here and watch as Dave snorkels in with the waves. Let's see. Is all the way out. That guy right there.
Are you filming me, filming you, filming me?
Sure am.
Oh, that's nice.
That's really good, eh?
Ooh. And back on the boat, the current is really strong here, so like it's exhausting to snorkel, to be honest. But Tracy wanted me to come back anyway because the vibe on the boat is pretty cool.
It's actually really good music.
Right. So back to the ferry, and I think I think it might be a really good ferry ride because like it's at 5:30, the sun goes down at 6:15, and we should be arriving at 6:45. So we should have like a sunset cruise.
That's what I think too.
Oh my God, we didn't even pay extra
know.
for this. Let's see if we get anything good. We made it to our seat at the top of the boat, pretty much the best seat on the boat if you ask me. This is a massive boat and you might think that it's probably a smooth ride, but I can tell you right now, it is not.
Like we went over one wave and it's to the point like I get that feeling of a roller coaster in my stomach. And let's just say Tracy doesn't like roller coasters.
There's been people screaming in the back since we left. It's been like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So ferry during the sunset, I highly recommend. That was a beautiful ride.
It was very, very nice. The after colors,
Yeah,
the pinks and the
insane.
reds.
Now we
Amazing.
are back on Mahé Island, which is the main island here in Seychelles. And fun fact, we don't really know if our car is still going to be there. We parked it yesterday, and we don't know if we could. We were able to leave it there overnight. So.
She survived.
So if you're still watching to this point, maybe consider becoming one of our channel members for early releases, extra videos, early updates, and so much more. Otherwise, Praslin Island.
It was
Wow.
Yeah, it was great. I highly recommend if you're going, spend the night there, rent a car.
100%, you have
renting
to.
a car makes your experience so much better. Very quickly, a lot of boat tours, I've seen reviews saying like they were just too rushed, we only had 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there.
Yeah.
The company that we used, I can put their link down below. This is not sponsored, but I thought it ran the program well.
We had a lot of time to relax, to snorkel, to whatever we
Yeah.
wanted. So no, it was a
was
very, very
impressed.
nice tour.
So yeah.
But now we're gonna go grab a quick bite. Make sure to subscribe. You don't want to miss the next video. The place we're staying is just
That's fantastic.
so good. So until then, see you guys.
In the next one.
Every time she closes